Viewers and subscribers, so welcome back again. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. Since Igbo cannot be treated fairly in Nigeria, it is better you let them go with Biafra. This suggests to be the opinion of the son of the former governor of Kaduna State, who is now a member of House of Rep, when he is reacting to the unjust imprisonment, life imprisonment of Nnamdi Kanu.
There was a conviction recently of a terrorist, Boko Haram. I believe his name is Husseini Ismail. He was convicted for 20 years by a high court. He was a Boko Haram terrorist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted, I think, last week, and his own conviction said life sentence. I don't understand why one terrorist is getting 20 years and the other is getting a life sentence if you're saying that. I think Pastor made a good point. There's this idea that justice is served differently, and it affects the problem. I'll finally end by putting myself in trouble as usual. The North has an issue. My honorable sister mentioned why we've become a breeding ground for such things. This is why. We are not sending our children to school. Of late, you have bandits on TikTok holding monies. The younger people, younger than myself, that have no employment and no skill because we've neglected them. It's a failure on all our parts over the years. Mr. Speaker, these young people go on TikTok and see a criminal holding minted cash. He's suddenly exciting. You want to emulate him. Mr. Speaker, we can do whatever we want to do in terms of FDI, IGR, investments, but we are failing in our primary duty, which is to protect the people we serve.
Good. And that is what we say. That is what we mentioned and highlighted that very day Nnamdi Kanu was handed over that life sentence. Yes. The person in question, 20 years, a known terrorist who have been on the field slaughtering Nigerians in their hundreds and thousands, was given 20 years in the same criminal code, in the same under the same terrorism act or whatever they call it. Then the man that his own weapon of mass destruction is only a mic, what he said with his mouth, he never gone out to kill anybody directly by himself. All the federal government is saying that what he said have caused people to do this, have caused people to do that. And they gave him life imprisonment. That is the Nigeria you have. I don't want to mince word or join issues with those who are spreading the narratives of the federal government, or those who are being insensitive because of our emotions as Igbo with respect to Nnamdi Kanu's imprisonment. The bottom line is that Nigeria is a failed state where two laws apply for the North and for the East, especially. That is why I tell my people, in this our journey for our self-determination, we must apply our Kanu, because all no do go adrebema. I don't need to say too much, but in furtherance to what this guy was saying with respect to the insecurity in Nigeria, still buttress my position what the federal government should do, not just saying you are withdrawing police personnel from VIPs. How much are they being paid after all?
One thing I would like to add, Mr. Speaker, in addition to the recruitment, is the need for us to increase immediately the basic salaries and the welfares of police officers and soldiers, and we must find the money to do that.
And these are some of the questions people are asking. And this is why it surprised and baffles me when people who are out there protesting for good governance, protesting for a better society that will benefit these security personnel more than every other person, they will be the one that will be giving unconstitutional orders by the politicians to go after the protesters, kill them, molest them, arrest them, intimidate them. And at the end of the day, they are the biggest victim, while the beneficiaries are the political class, who will never do anything to increase their salary or improve their lives. I rest my case. This is Nigeria for you, and this is the Nigeria we are living in. Nigerians, if you feel that your hands are tied and all hope is lost, no problem. Everybody should wait for his own day, because definitely Nigeria will come happen to you. But if you say enough is enough, why don't you spread this message? Let more Nigerians be informed that nobody is coming to save them. Not even America is coming to save Nigerians if Nigerians are not ready to be saved. I'm Asuchino Peters, your advocate for good governance. Let me have your opinion on this on the comment section. Share it if this message resonates with you. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.